Worked fine, though. Ooh, except it's too loud. It's too loud. Is this options? Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, that's acceptable. Alright. Alright. So, this is Darkside Detective. It is a point and click type of game where you have to solve little item puzzles and whatnot. We'll start, as you should, at the beginning. Case number 1, Malice in Wonderland. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Okay, how do we start it? Alright. Does this start? Oh, there's a big button down here that says Start Investigation. I bet this starts it. Whoa, I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. So, what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here as soon as possible. No details. 70-year-old kid? 7-year-old kid, Alice, went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great. Let's get started. Alright. Oh god, my. Detective Steve McQueen? It's Detective McQueen. I don't know if it's Steve. But this is Officer Dooley. You'll be a 70-year-old kid at some point. That's the goal, isn't it? Alright. So, I haven't played a point-and-click game in quite a while. What do we got here? This is our menu. We may as well save. Why not? We haven't done anything, but we'll save. Is there anything that I can use to show me the things I can click on, or do we just have to search? Is it a pixel hunt deal? Looks like it might be a pixel hunt deal. Alright. I guess this lets us talk to Dooley. Let's look at our squad car. Our trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popo Moto. Okay. After you, detective. Whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Okay. Apparently he's not having a good time. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective... It's Francis. That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? Alright, what do we got here? Got a painting. Nice schooner. Ha, you dummy. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. Ashtray. Hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, detective, I am rarely around my kid. Upstairs, a hallway. Mr. Jones. So, how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice, because I totally know who Alice is. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly. Tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. I also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine. Call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, Bells. Fond memories. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Okay. I've taken up enough of your time. And I have nothing further to say, Detective. Kindly leave me be. Alright, Dooley, what do you got to say? Whoa, these folks must be millionaires. Matches. These are from Busty Bill's Booty Boutique. This kid didn't win out on the father states. Stephen Francis McCormick. Hallway. There's a clock, a chandelier, other places to go. One of those crystals is worth more than we get paid in a year. We could take one. Do we? You passed the corruption test? Well done, Detective. Good job. Good job, me. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame, I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say, Detective. Whatever you say. Locked. Wonder where I'd find a key. Cobwebs, box junk. Blacklight bulb. Might as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes, and fat beats, and we got ourselves a good night. Bertrand Fiddle's granddad had a massive clock. Oh yeah. I think I remember something about that. A good night is finding this kid. We got a backlight bulb. A blacklight bulb for blacklighting things. Did you follow me into this closet? May have needed backup? Not convinced. Living room. Only thing to do is to go upstairs. There's an attic. Daughter's bedroom. Flowers. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Detective Bean time. This is... oh. It's one of the disgusting beans. Had to happen eventually. Had a good streak without one. Ugh. Telephone? What an odd place for a phone. They must have run out of places to put it. Is this on here? I better check Roy's alibi. Is dialing with one L or two? Hello? Is this Bell's? Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Busty Bell's Bosom Bordello. Busty Bell's Bond. Yes, would have been enough. I'm a thorough woman. No question left unanswered. No desire unfulfilled. No fantasy unexplored. Nope. I get the picture. Are you sure? I could send you one if you like. Was a Mr. Roy Jones in your establishment last night? Couldn't say. Client confidentiality. Identities are concealed, sometimes in masks. This is a police matter. I'm Detective Francis McQueen. Frankie McQueen? Of the Darkside Division? Yes? Tell Dooley I say hello. I'm glad this screen resolution doesn't let you make out that I'm listening. Happy to help a friend of Dooley's. Yep, Roy Boy was in here last night. Roy Boy? Some questions, even a badge won't get you answered. Okay, well, that's all I needed for now. Find yourself needing anything else, just pop on by. Oh! Thorough investigation. Check Roy's alibi. Disappointed asking for the pictures, not a dial. I don't guess you'd see much, though. Very pixely. Who are you? Mrs. Jones. Okay. Hey, I know that tree. It owes me $5. Drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB. No, Dooley. Don't do that. Never seen a horse with 5 legs before. This is no time for art, Detective. Blacklight. This looks useful. Blacklight marker. The label says for use under blacklight. Don't don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. Neither do I. Teddy bear? Tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid, know-nothing bear. I wouldn't insult the bear. Not when you're a paranormal detective. This is a lot of pink. They gotta run off, too. Papa in Sekiro was trying to murder you? Isn't that the owl guy or whatever? Well, good luck with that. Okay. Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Can you tell me about Alex? She just disappeared, my baby. Is there anything? You have to find her. Bye. Find her. Okay, she's not much help. I wonder if there's something else we can do with those matches. Let's show the matches to her. That beast! I knew he was up to no good. That's right. It's a rookie mistake. Seems like a bad idea to me. What does Dooley say? Well, can't really show it to Dooley. Okay. What does Dooley say about this? And this? Nothing. Alright. That didn't render much help, I don't think. The master bedroom. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Seems impolite to go rifling around somebody's drawers uninvited. She seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry, we'll find a detective. Maybe. A waterbed, very fancy. Looks like something's been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Strange page. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Okay, let's talk to you. Tell me about Alice, Nanny McFiend. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What's a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. How long you been working here? Jones's detective, even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Say, you're the nanny. Very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study then? Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there anyway. Goodbye. Think it's the nanny? It might be the nanny. Get back to work, and nothing else. What do you got to say about the beacons? That's where Mr. Jones hired me. What of it? Okay. Something's going on. No, there's nothing. Nothing. What do you say about this? Recognize this? That? Oh, no. I'm more of a complete idiot's guide kind of gal. The key. Okay. We got a key to the study. We also need to visit the attic, but study first. Closet, living rooms, where we just came from, study. Well, of course, we have to use the key on it. And hey, presto, we're in. There's a lot of stuff here. Magazines, bookshelves, furniture, painting. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Lantern. An old oil lantern. It seems to have some oil left, too. I'll have that. An old oil lantern. Yep. A dog statue. The statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. A nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. For shame. Same thing. Yep. Same thing. Magazines. His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy is obsessed with Jugs. Jugs Weekly. Another lovely pair. Okay. Hey, I just realized that there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more, they're just off camera. As you can tell, this game does not take itself very seriously. Alright, up into the attic we go. Okay. Paint thinner. Broken shelf. Paint can. Broken lamp. Oh, a lamp? Okay. Let's look at the boxes. Just a bunch of forgotten memories. Looks like this gave way recently. Spilling paint thinner all over the wall. The paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now. Oh, I got paint thinner. Dissolves paint, markers, and oily residue. Can I light this? I should probably light this thing, just in case. Oh, that did work. Nice. One light emitting lamp. Does that do anything for me? More boxes. A box marked Anne's a broken dream. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. And Dooley's standing right under them. Dooley? As addicts go, this one is extra creepy. Okay. Anything else? May not be broken after all. Just a blown bulb. Well, I've got a bulb right here. Hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. Okay. What the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Darkside door. The pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. Well, I got a pattern here. I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw these missing symbols. Okay. I need this. Do I put it here? Okay. I need this. And I need this square thing, which is this. That should be it. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Okay. You can go in. Even I'm not supposed to go in there with no light. Well, I got a light. Okay, Dooley, let's do this. No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll, stand guard out here. It's the kid! The labeling says old milk, circa 1880. Why would you store that? Don't look in there, mister. That's where the three-eyed rats hide. Okay. No three-eyed rats for us. This looks like the other attic, right down to the broken shelf. Except that it's all blue and cold here. Box marks baby's first cult robes. Okay, let's talk to Alice. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yup. Good, I'm hungry.
We get home by car is the old Denton Road, and will take about 1 minute.
Stop. Good, I'm hungry. The sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Crash! Bang! Not so fast, detective. She's got a gun. Where's Dooley? That idiot? I knocked him out. Can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. That's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. Figured it'd be best to lay low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What kind of cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLPD? Sadly, fair. So that's what this is, an inheritance scheme? You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Even if you got rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dooley wakes, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. Just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Drag him into here with you. Come on. Okay, drag your friend in here. No funny business. Dooley. All he's got to say is dots. The paint can's got him. I knew those paint buckets were heavy enough to knock someone out. Alice, I'm scared, mister. It'll be okay, kiddo. Well, the paint didn't work last time. Don't waste time trying to sweet talk your way out of this. Okay. I'll just waste time erasing these and closing the door then. Have a taste of your own medicine. No! Ow. Well, that's that problem solvent. Is Hamster here to see that? I hope so. Come on, Alice. Let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. So the kid got into the nanny stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? Darkside. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Shame that nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts. With a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world. Kidnap their kid and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from anyway. Stuff's hard to find these days. Case for another day, I guess. First of all, I have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. We did the first one. Case closed. I don't reckon this game's going to take too long to finish. It's just these 6. I think most of them are a little bit longer than this. And then these 3 bonus ones. I think this one's actually kind of long. Anyway, on to the next. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Home alone. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Oh, come on now, Detective, you're hardly going to arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Statue. These statues make me uncomfortable. Not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right. That clears that up, so. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. Statue, same thing. Squad car. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? Keeps us fresh, sharpie. We'll be done in a jiffy. Anything else? No. Go inside and then, alright. May as well get out of the rain. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm, and you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Apparently there's ghosts. These brownouts seem like they make for frustrating reading conditions. Books. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all of those. Jessica's missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Library. What were you saying about ghosts? Place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What books did Dooley borrow, as if it were my business? He had Rules to Rave to, Roswell, New Mexico, Where the Aliens Really Experiment on Us, and The Law. What is it, and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to library and reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. Take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. What do you read? Guylot. Heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. They can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night, and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward, and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? Gets really sleepy. It's just like me. Am I a reverse vampire? Sounds interesting? What? Sounds awful, detective. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books? Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. I think he's kind of a conspiracy theorist nut. Ooh, a plant. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. Silence. A silent shh. Can we go in the office? We can. Calendar. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Okay. It's interesting. She put her face on that computer. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in. You never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. We got scissors. Scissors, safe for cutting, not safe for running. Even the lamp is flickering. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only, not on our watch. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. No, I got a button. A button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dooley. Always look at everything. An old photocopier. Can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Dooley, what do you think about this button? Or these scissors? Well, let's call that plan B. Can I cut this? Come on, Frankie. You can do better than that. Can I use it on the calendar? No. Use it on the coat rack? No. Okay. Use it on the bin. Throw it away? No. Can't throw it away. What do you say about the button? No. Scissors? No. Okay. An old elevator. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Broken button. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Okay. I guess we're going to use this to fix that somehow. Well, we've been to reception, sci-fi, and fantasy, children. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Library is a place of quiet, respect, and solitude, which they were both respecting. You need to work on your stand-up material. What odd leaves that plant? That's just a dead tree where Doris dries her stocking. That's kind of gross. Don't blink. I guess that's gonna be a Doctor Who reference. I guess. Okay, let's check out sci-fi fantasy. Ooh, what's this? It's a sci-fi side and fantasy side. A library card. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Old library card. Whose is it? The library card is some of one smug-faced Paul Conway. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks. That's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming on. That could be useful. Yeah, I noticed a chessboard sitting there doing its own thing. A metal strip. Thin sheets of foil. Okay. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside bailiff and his squire Dooley. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking draughts pieces, though. Drafts, maybe? I don't know how you pronounce that word. Oh, books. Fantastic Obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Doctor Whom's thrilling adventure through grammar and structure. Space hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee? No thanks. Mass defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro Troll. Fantastic. Okay. We've exhausted that, I suppose. Fantasy books. Glum Tales of Sad Venture. The Library of Books. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Okay. Fantastic Geese and Where to Find Them. Glum Tales of the Sad Venture. Library books. Okay. That's not... These were more fun than these. Children's section. Well, you got a book that's just floating in the air. Little Devon. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range. They're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. A robot. I might get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. Always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though. Thinking they're better than everybody else because they're up in the air. A, B, C, easy as 4, 5, 6. I don't think that's how that goes. A Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. Times like these that I miss walking the beat. I got in Viewmaster. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Luke's bad baby incites a riot. That is a bad baby. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. A guide to baby safe shots. Daddy's little disappointment. Well, your parents don't love you. Wow. And in Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh save the day. They should turn that into a movie. I'd watch it. Maybe it is your fault. Little Billy and the Crushed Dreams. Yeah, these are not very uplifting books for kids. But yeah, it does teach them baby's first hangover. I wished I'd had that. Okay. So, Teddy, you look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Wasn't there a pink teddy bear in that house we were in? Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic. It's nothing. Howdy, Canoe. Some webcam. Alright, let's talk to Dooley first. Nobody, not one person needs kids to be talking like there's somebody invisible with them. A vent. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Alright, Devin. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. An old film viewing toy. Can we call that Plan B? No. Library card. Let's call that Plan B. You know what to do with this button. Not this. Come on, Frankie. You can do better than that. No. An old film viewing toy. Need to find some film to put in it first. Okay. I go out this way. What be this game? This is a point-and-click game called Darkside Detective. We are detective... Stop that! What? Leave me alone. Ouch! My spleen! Quit it. Okay. I didn't know it did that. We're Detective Francis McQueen. We have to solve paranormal mystery. Okay, we need film for this, apparently. A reading room. Hobby. Maybe Hobby has some film? Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope. Not one word of that is true. Okay, let's go in here. Hobby books, DIY books, glue. Bet we can use this glue. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. We got a lot of stuff, but what does it all do? Glue on the button. No. Skizzers on the glue. No. Okay. Maybe we can figure out something. Why are these fake? Well, can't have kids painting over the books. It looks like he's jumping. You can jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he could pay child artists for original works. This guy. Jeez. How to DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. Get my sister to do it for me. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries, but by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. DIY, because you're too broke to pay somebody else to do it. So your government is broken, by C. Guevara. Che Guevara, I suppose. The definitive guide to landscaping from outside to downstairs. Okay. To repeat, what about these? Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. These you can fill jam jars with. Volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective. The inspection. Investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Hardwood and where to find it. Turning duct. Okay. Anything else here? Or is this just where we get glue? Guess it's just where we get glue. Okay. Reading room then. Oh, hello, miss. Wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. It says right there. I'm here to study the strange goings on. Guess that's why you're here too, detective? Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much. There seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. Searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. No. Officer Dooley. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this old reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. I like the humor in this. Oh, a microfilm room. That's what we need for this. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classic, because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you noticed then. Majoring in the occult at TOU. You can do that? Thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. That's why you're talking about it. So, what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying too impractical subjects. Good call. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Go in here. Microfilm reader, box of microfilm, filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Do you think there's such a thing as megafilm? No. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do it. With this, maybe? It's radiating energy. Why, cracks the set. I think that may be a clue. Possible. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Do I use this on this thing? Film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. Let's cut it. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Cut up. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths. Do it again. Good job, spider moths. Do it again. It sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak. Instead of having burnt down yet another state. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old. That seems a bit unfair. Means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, left, right, BA. Interesting. Konami code. Good joke. Shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenager tags were a ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. Okay, this seems useful. I remember this case. What the? Detective McQueen. Oh, that's me. I'm not supposed to read this part. Hello. Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares. The knower of the unknown. He's Aleister Crowley. Right. It's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay, then I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasure. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain it. Okay. So I can see ghosts now because of that clipping I put in there. For no real reason. What was all that again? Yeats. Secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's Yeats. We were just talking about him. Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, Detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. W.B. Yeats. Is that a real person? I know Aleister Crowley is. William Butler Yeats was an Irish poet, dramatist, and writer, and one of the foremost figures of the 20th century literature. He was the driving force behind the Irish literary revival, and along with Lady Gregory, founded the Abbey Theatre. Okay, that's good to know. Another one? Another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in the silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. You mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Okay. Can we give you some glue? No. Metal strips? No. Okay. Library card. I'd rather try something else first. Okay. Button. Rexa need any of this stuff? No. 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 Need to go back in here. Oh, wait. I just wanted to talk to Dooley, but there is somebody in here. I don't see why we're sticking around here, Detective. You couldn't have said that when I picked the... Wait. You couldn't have said that when I picked up the glue, no? Sometimes I feel like you don't see me as anything more than a ha-ha sidekick. Alright, Gale, what you got going on? Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like young toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff, like house wiring and how to do home plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear, I could. I'd need a new button, mind. I got a button right here. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do nothing. Needs to be conductive to make circuit work. Metal strip on button? This should make the button conductive. Conductive button? Perfect. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Give us a few minutes, pop it in place. Oh, okay. She went to pop it in place. Everything's fine. No ghosts here. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. And off she goes. We can go up to horror now. But let's start back down on floor 1. Actually, we may be out of time. Let's see. Marty popping in the face. What? Checking to see if Marty's on right now. She's not? Okay. Then leave a few more minutes. Okay. Let's go back in this office. No ghosties here. Can I photocopy this? I don't need to use copier right now. But we will. We will. I won't hand this in just yet. I may need it. Okay. Oh, right. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. These dials? I don't know if I have or not. I'm going to say no. Except in movies. And maybe in Luigi's Mansion. Back up here. Let's go to sci-fi fantasy. Let's see what's going on with this chessboard. Okay, this is as I expected. Adams and Pratchett. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. That's Adams. I don't know who that is. Pratchett. Oh, hey. Big fan of you. This will be Terry Pratchett, I reckon. Oh, this is going to be Douglas Adams. Of course. Douglas Adams and Terry Pratchett. Right. Oh, hey. Big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking. Okay, we weren't going to do that. They're not responsive. Maybe we'll come back in here. Oops. Come back to this later, perhaps. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? Enid Blyton. We're going to look up Enid Blyton because I don't know who that is, and it's going to be somebody I should know. Enid Blyton. Enid Mary Blyton was an English children's writer whose books have been worldwide bestsellers since the 1930s. Okay. More than 600 million copies. Jeez. Books are still enormously popular and have been translated to 90 languages. Good Lord. What has she written? The Enchanted, The Magic Faraway Tree, The Three Gollywogs. I feel like I probably shouldn't have said the word gollywogs. I didn't mean nothing by it. I'm just reading it. Five on a Treasure Island. I don't know any of those either. I've never heard of them. But apparently 600 million other people have. What's it about? It's the story about this kid who could see dead people. I know. I know, Hamster. I did it to myself. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. You are a ghost. Right, we should call them gollyhops. Fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Can you see the ghost too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. Marty's now started. Okay, we'll find us a stopping point here in a minute. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written. Who did he say? Oh, Doris. Doris is the librarian, right. Right. Everyone seems to be talking to the air but me. I always knew I was the sane one. Wait. No, we've been in there. Okay. Let's get up here. And let's put us down a save. And we will continue our adventures with Francis McQueen and Dooley next week. I'm hoping we can finish it up next week. I don't think it's a very long game. Because the week after, we're going to be starting the Splatoon 3 DLC side order. Alright, we're going to go hang out with Marty now. Since Marty has become alive. It's alive. Alright, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. We finished yet another game today. Pikmin 4. I'll miss it. It was a lot of fun. Mayhaps we'll revisit it someday to see if I can kill less than 427 Pikmin. But for now, we're going to go play some Lethal Company with Marty for a bit. Take it easy, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.